Darryl Charles.
Setoiyo.
Hey, Knockout Nerds.
That's where we are. That's what we're doing.
Back in here again.
Thank you so much for tuning in, listening, being upset at his takes on Drake. We really appreciate it.
Hey, there's one guy in particular I want to say.
Keep going.
Keep going, brother. You know what? We love that for you. And you have to know that I agree with what everyone else is saying about you. Brother, for 40 days and 40 nights, you are in there. You are in that bunker alone, just having Drake's nuts in your mouth. The gargling that you're doing. My God, I have never liked any man.
He's chilling in Marvin's room.
As
I believe
much
that's a reference.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
He's in Marvin's room having a good time.
Yeah. Well,
okay?
you know, and we appreciate it. Again, like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, please.
Comment on the stuff. Even if it's just a couple of fire emojis or some ha-has, you do it 9 times, and the algorithm appreciates it.
They say the algorithm's like, oh, they like this.
Yeah, I shouldn't have said algorithm so quickly.
Yeah.
In the video, but not the point.
That's not the point at all.
Yeah.
In any event, though, also do remember, guys, July 2nd, Punchline Philly. For those of you in the Philly area, Darryl Charles will be headlining. I will be featuring. Alex Grubard will be hosting. It'll be a night of knockout nerds hilarity. So once again, I must say, eaters, unite.
Yes.
All of you who are eaters of knowledge.
Yes.
Who are eaters of information.
Yes.
Who are eaters of the yada memes.
Yeah.
Pull up. Okay.
We will be advocating for the eaters in the things that we say and the mouth noises that we make.
Just a lot of also, hey, Pussy Force, unite.
Yes.
Pussy Force, Fussy Force, unite. Come, we want everybody. We want you all.
Everybody, show up.
It's gonna be a great time.
Please come.
Yes, please. Oh, Darryl Charles.
We are here at Anga Studios.
Yes, we are.
Yes. AngaStudios83.com. You can come see this lovely place. There are many studios that we have here and you can be a part of. So please join. Maybe you'll see us walking out when you walk in. It's like therapy. Yeah, we'd be like, what are you doing in there? And be like, none of your goddamn business.
Yeah, don't worry about
Except please, like, share and subscribe. But yes.
Man, we are so for real, Darryl Charles. I just got done listening to some good rap.
Oh, that's always fun.
Yeah, I hadn't heard the song before. Freddie Gibbs dropped a new track. And that that one thing that guy can do is not take care of his baby mamas and rap, brother. That man...
And rap about not taking care of his baby mamas.
He was very honest. He said, hey, this child support come beating the hell out of me. He was like...
Is that what he was rapping about?
He threw it in there.
Oh, yeah,
he was like, hey, this shit fucking cooking me, son.
You gotta love it. I mean, you know, I'm in an older state of life. I'm the oldest I've ever been.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of crazy.
It is, but I do enjoy rap that reflects that age. And it's nice to grow up with rap, to now be a part of being fans of rappers that I've been a fan of, you know, for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, but they're getting older, so now the things that they're rapping about is changing. And
it's also sometimes it's hard to, I hear raps, you know, and I love like young rappers who really be rapping their ass off, but I'm like, this rapper, he rap like he don't got no scar tissue in his shoulders. I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he rap like, it don't hurt? His knees good?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, he ain't never sprained an ankle in his raps, and you can tell.
Sitting Alone is a song by Little Brother, and it's all about being too old to go to the club.
Yeah.
And just wanting to be in the house watching Flip-A-Flop. It's good. It's good quality raps. Quality raps.
There is something terrifying though about when the first time you was in the club and you'd be like, I should not be here.
Yeah,
like it's so bad because I'm one of them.
Them bright lights hit your eye the wrong way. You'd be like, oh, is that a cataract? Oh God, did I just think about cataracts?
Oh my God, why is this floor so wet? Why is it so wet in here?
How much is that drink?
Right. What did you vodka so third?
I gotta get out.
Hey, I gotta go.
Right,
I gotta pee though.
Let
me go use it. This is a disgusting bathroom.
I'm going to be here. This is the last time. The sink don't work.
Why isn't that young lady wearing a coat? It is 27 degrees outside. Like I can't. It's terrible. Yeah, I guys. That's why that's why you're gonna see me. The only club you're gonna see me at is a comedy club. Generally, because I ain't got no business being nowhere else unless I'm in Columbus, Ohio. They do have adult clubs. They do have like grown folk like nightclubs.
I remember in my 20s, I made friends with some people at work who were in their 50s, and so we went to like a 50 and up club, and it was quite refreshing for me as a 20-year-old to see this happening. The shit happened at like 5 o'clock on a Friday.
Yeah, they going home,
and the lights were dark inside, and it was a lot of dancing, a lot of movement, and I think everyone was joyous with the fact that everybody in that room was going to be asleep by 9 p.m.
Yep, they had a plan. They was gonna stick to the plan. We did that with no sudden movements going on the dance floor.
There's a good amount of swaying.
Little two-step.
Hey, all right,
rock with it. Rock.
We chilling.
Don't. No, I'm not dipping nothing, love. No. We not dipping nothing.
If I drop something, it's down there.
And it's over. You know. Oh, Darryl Charles hot takes.
Yes.
Right. So these are the hot takes that we give, right, to then again stimulate the algorithms. These are things that we may or may not believe in. Generally, this is we're protecting the business of kayfabe. So my hot take is that I am not here for the redemption arc of Ashli St. Some of you may know her. She is one of Elon Musk's baby mamas. Alleged baby mamas.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nor do I really care.
Who was scorned by the right. She was a right-wing grifter for about 10 years, spread a lot of propaganda. It was a TERF, maybe still is a TERF, wrote a TERF book. And due to the politics of personal grievance that she had with individuals within that movement, she has now left that movement and has been spilling all of the tea on social media, putting belt to ass. Now, I'm not here for the redemption arc of this person, but I do appreciate that this person is going on so many left-leaning podcasts and sort of exposing the tea. And it's generally stuff we already know these motherfuckers is dumb. She was recently on Hassan Piker's stream, and Hassan Piker, very prominent leftist white Turkish man, and people like him and know him a lot. And she was giving
Except
him,
for the people in power. They don't like him.
That's why they subpoenaed him. Because he was trying to help people. Yeah, because he's not a vicious psychopath. Yeah. But, Hassan had her on stream, and I believe that if you're going to be a real revolutionary, then he should have fucked on baby moms on stream.
On stream?
On stream.
You don't just allude to it?
No, on stream. Make Elon watch. You know Elon watching.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of fake revolutionaries. What we do now, if you're a real revolutionary,
pipe them.
Pipe down the ex-MAGA girlies, because they coming. They left their little dog shit partners, or husbands, boyfriends, and now they coming over to the left. And for some of you white leftist men, be a real revolutionary. Fuck on baby moms.
Yeah, and they weren't getting good dick. So.
They was not getting good dick. Yeah. So you give them...
Make them make the face in the camera. That will hurt their former lovers.
Give them that above average dick, and then make sure their former lovers hear about it so they can get on that special K and crash out. That's real revolution. Okay? When they go low, we go lower. Okay? You don't lift them up, you take them to hell. So that was a key moment. Okay? You do not have to respect why the grifter is now coming over your way. Okay? But if the grifter got the yams, whether they be boy, girl, or they, pipe them. And make sure everybody over in that community knows that they got piped.
Correctly.
Disrespectfully and correctly.
Because a good piping will keep them from backsliding.
Because they remember.
They'll know what it's like over here.
They'll be like, oh, they got good dick and pussy thussy over here.
And they be engaging in aftercare.
Exactly. They may run off the strength of that though. Okay?
Yeah, the aftercare might be too much.
You ever aftercare someone who's like got trauma in their life and ain't never been treated well? They will look at you.
Like you're a demon.
Them eyes start to well up. I gotta go. You can't do no shit like that.
What do you mean you care for me? Well, we were kind of just playing. It was like a role kind of thing. Like obviously I was being domineering because that's the thing that you asked.
I'm going back to my ex. I don't understand.
No, it's totally fine. Do you want some water? I can cook for you or something.
I gotta go. Yo, I actually did. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I was dating this girl. Like literally the first time. Like
you got so excited.
Yeah, we did the whole. She was homeschooled, middle PA, super conservative, religious parents. Brother, we did the whole thing. Aftercare. I got her food. I got her water. I was holding her. She started crying. I said, "You good?" She was like, "I should leave." I was like, "Oh no!" And it was over. Yeah.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Probably never did again. But
no,
yeah, that's my hot take. When they come over here looking for redemption, you don't give them redemption. You're not inclined to do that, but you should hit them with a yeah, make them convulse a bit. Okay. That's it. Sometimes you will fuck the enemy. You think you not. You think I would never fuck. Especially some of you white boys. I would never fuck the enemy. I would never fuck the enemy. Your girl fuck you all the time. So I don't know what to tell you, bro.
She fucks you and then chooses the bear.
Every time. What do you think that is, big dog? Huh?
Because sometimes you must keep the enemy sated, which is what we're doing in these hot takes.
Yes.
So for my hot take, I just gotta say, you hurt my feelings when you call me Unc. You do.
Yeah.
And I need you to know that. And I understand that you think it's a term of endearment. I understand that it is a way to tip the cap.
Yeah.
I understand that you feel like I'm above bruh. But how about we just call me Darryl? Huh?
Yeah.
How about that one? You ever tried that?
Daryl's good.
Daryl's good. Everybody does it.
And yeah, my mama does it.
Yeah, everybody does it. And there's no age on that name. Nope. It's a fucking name. Stop putting me in the ground. I don't want to be here. You're reminding me.
You're reminding me of where I could be.
Yeah, right.
And how quick it could go.
And how fast it's approaching every time you do it. And it hurts. And sometimes you... Ooh,
yeah.
When you talk about me in the third person as an OG.
OG. Man, brother, you will walk into the room and they're like, "What's good, OG?" First of all, little nigga, like I want to strangle you, and you talking to me too familiar, like too familiar. Just use my name. I'm gonna use your name. We can keep it real name basis. Meanwhile, you over here call me OG, motherfucker. Do you know my hip hurts? Stop this.
They do know your hip hurts, and that's why they're saying it, and it's rude.
He is very rude.
And it's rude. Fuck.
Work hard. Hydrate and everything.
Yeah, right? I'm sitting there, I'm exercising, I'm drinking water, I'm getting sleep to try to not look like
that.
I am as older than you as I actually am. And then you just show up and be like, yeah, this motherfucker was born in the 1900s.
Exactly. You know he was born in the motherfucking 80s. Shut the fuck up.
He had one of them big back TVs
right.
as a child.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I learned about what a VCR was from him. I ain't never heard no shit like that ever, but you motherfuckers are treacherous. I work out twice a day. The fuck? I do cardio in the morning and do weights in the afternoon for you fuckers to come in there and then, oh my God. And it's like, yo, we're in the same place. You don't have to do this.
Exactly.
And it is such a respectful term. They do mean it so sincerely because oftentimes they feel like you paved the way or you give them advice that sticks with them.
Because you have given them advice. They look at you in that way of like, oh, you know, this is a good person to confide in and stuff like that. OG
my ass. Fucking y'all really don't know.
Making my neck hurt,
brother. Huh?
It hurt already, but now you're making it flare up.
Be on that treadmill just trying to beat the allegations, and you won't let me. You just won't let it happen.
Fucking, you piss off the orthotics in my feet,
right?
Under my feet.
I gotta wear shoes specifically. Like I gotta wear shoes that have specific functions. And the thing about it is,
I see doctors about my gait.
Yeah.
And how dare you bring that up in front of mixed company?
How dare you do that? You know, I'm a couple years away from a colonoscopy, and you're going to sit there and then put that out there. And the thing about it is that they fail to realize, like, hey, how I'm telling you I don't like this, when it's your turn,
it's going to sting.
You're not going to like this.
You're not going to like it when somebody introduces you as a legend in the Philly comedy
scene. This one right here, he a legend. He done did it all. He done been through it all. Brother, we are in the same cafe right now.
My guy. We are in a cafe.
We are in a cafe.
There are 11 people watching. Why are you bigging me up like this?
And also, I don't think you know
Half
this.
of them are women of age.
Yes.
Why would you call me old in front of them? Do you want to fight?
Do you want to fight? Because you're out here.
Because these are fighting words.
You embarrassing me in public, bro. And not for nothing. It's like, hey, dog, hey, you think you're doing something nice. It's actually not.
It's not. It's the opposite.
You're telling them, I'm going to recreate the sun, the moon, the stars. I got shit to work on, big dog.
Yeah, exactly. I'm in my petty era.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just a couple strokes and be like, so where you getting up to?
Yeah. What y'all want to talk about, right?
I'm trying to be a ain't shit motherfucker.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, this man is loving and caring.
Yeah.
And he's,
I'm not that right now.
Let me determine
what
the
fuck I want to be. They will sit there and be like, man, nah, they really helped me coming up. It's a legend in Philly comedy scene. They've been all over the country and everything. And just, you know what I'm saying, the patience, the grace that they give to everyone around them. Nigga, you haven't said funny. You didn't say funny, motherfucker. Fuck is wrong with you? I'm not your fucking therapist. God. All right. Yeah.
All right. So today,
yeah.
We are going to. It's a nerd episode. That's what's happening. This is the Knockout Nerds. 1 week we do the knockouts. The next week we do the nerds. And this is a nerd episode. And I find myself in a position that I don't like, where I have to now cape for the government. Okay, I should just get into it and stop proselytizing. But the problem is when things are good, you forget that things have been bad. And then when someone tells you that good is wasteful, you go, yeah. And you are being fooled. Yes. And so I am here to talk about the reasons why we have the FDA and the EPA.
Yeah. Oh, Food and Drug Administration.
That would be the FDA, yes. Yeah. And the Environmental
Protection Agency, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So to talk about the FDA, we have to talk about... we have to start in 1902.
Back when they really didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit now.
Yeah, back when I was 3/5 of a person.
Back when I wasn't a human being and children could work
I was
all
free,
day.
But loitering had been invented to stop people like me from having a good time.
Still couldn't look at a white lady.
Couldn't look them in the eye. Not if you wanted to live through the weekend.
White person on the sidewalk, you had to get off the sidewalk into oncoming traffic. Yeah, 1902. Well, some of y'all want to go back to because you're evil people.
Yeah, not the point. But we got to talk about what was happening with the food.
Yes.
Supply in America. There was a thing. It's such a diabolical story. Milk.
Yeah.
Right. And how milk tends to spoil.
Yes.
That's kind of how we get cheese. That's how we get yogurt.
Yeah.
Right. By putting the right bacteria in that eats the stuff in the milk, the lactose, and converts it, and you get these different types. I don't know how to play around with this. They were putting formaldehyde in the milk to stop it from spoiling. That's what they were doing.
But that's formaldehyde.
Yeah, it's formaldehyde, and formaldehyde is very good at killing bacteria.
Right. So you just allowed to rock like that
because it was stopping the milk from spoiling.
Yeah,
and then they were selling it as like milk you could just keep on your countertop.
Yeah,
that was like a thing that was happening. Yeah, they were selling it that way.
And I take it this was probably like for like mass production type shit.
Yeah.
So of course, capitalism. Yeah, just make it. Fuck whatever.
And
what do you mean?
They weren't testing on anything, and then children were dying.
Of course,
because it was making adults sick. Because adults are a bit, sturdier.
Yeah.
But then like children and old people were dying. Most coffee was not made of coffee. It was like ground chicory, and if the colors were off, they would just spray paint it. A lot of candy had arsenic in the yellow food coloring was like a thing that was happening. And so the American food supply, which was still very regional, obviously, we weren't like shipping eggs across the country because refrigeration technology was still in its kind of infancy. It was a bad time. And so Dr. Harvey Wiley, who was working with the USDA, I think it was called like the Department of Chemistry at the time. That's right. He decided to start an experiment that was dubbed the Poison Club.
Okay.
They found a bunch of employees. This is an experiment that would never happen again today. But they found a bunch of employees to white men.
Yeah, they were experimenting on the whites this time.
Yeah. Yeah. All above board.
Yeah. It was approved.
Yeah.
It was out in the open. People knew.
So what he wanted to do was take some of these additives that these companies were putting in and scientifically test the quantities and see like, are we actually poisoning people?
Yeah.
And so they got fed 3 meals a day, but the food would be laced with some things. It was actually a funny story. I can't remember what the chemical was that they were testing, because they would test the chemicals out, individually. This thing happened for a long time. And they like put it in like the butter.
Okay.
Right. And so all the other food was fine. And then they put it in the butter. And as these guys are eating, they noticed that they would taste the butter once and then be like, Yeah, I ain't fucking with that butter.
Yeah, yes.
And they would say nothing, and then they would notice everybody eating everything but the butter. Then they were like, all right, well, we can't put it in the butter because it tasted in the butter, so they put it in something else. And then they would taste it, and they'd realize, hey, something off.
Some off of that stuff.
Some off of that chutney.
Yeah.
And then they had to be like, eat the fucking chutney. Put it in your goddamn
Put it in your mouth. Let me see what it does. Nah, it don't taste right. We don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
So they had to sign up to get 3 meals a day. They had their, they had to get all of their food from this laboratory. They sat down and had dinner every day, but their lunch and breakfast and stuff came from them. They were monitoring the amount of water. They were providing stool and urine samples. Like, this was a real experiment to see how these chemicals were being processed by the body and what was happening. And people got really fucking sick.
Yeah.
But at first, the media coverage was like very fun and funny. Like, oh, look at these people doing this weird experiment. Isn't it great that wouldn't you do an experiment where you get to eat?
Yeah.
Right?
Isn't that the thing, though? It's like 1902, and like, yeah, we'll guarantee you 3 meals a day. Bet.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
Bet. Water, it's guaranteed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
every
I'll do
day?
that. Every day?
Let's go.
I'll do that.
And then people started getting violently ill.
Yeah.
And so then the media coverage started to change to be like, look at what these poor people are doing. And it led to a lot of outrage by the American public, which led to the passage of the Pure Food and Drug Act of 1906.
Took them 4 years to get there.
Yeah, from 1902 to 1906. And then that act put a lot of the regulatory power in the hands of the federal government, which led to the founding of the FDA, which the modern name was actually set later in like 1930. But the crux of the power to inspect food, the power to fine people who were poisoning the public, like that was set in 1906 with the Food and Drug Act.
And the wild thing about it is, while these motherfuckers just mass producing all this shit, poisoning people, then all of a sudden you get a commission that steps in to then be like, hey, how can we make this safer? They find a way to make it safer. They create a body to then be like, hey, they're going to ensure that the food that is mass produced has to be at least above a certain level to ensure that it's safe enough for mass consumption. And then them fuckers who were doing the mass consuming just had to sort of retool their shit, but ain't nobody go to jail. Right. As they've been poisoning people for the longest.
Whether it wasn't illegal.
Yeah.
It was unscrupulous.
It was gauche.
Right. Yeah, it's a little rude.
It's rude to just
rude
poison
for you
a
to
person.
Put embalming fluid into the food supply.
They have never given a fuck. I need you to know they have never given a fuck about.
They will kill you for 3 cents.
Yes, because you are worth nothing to them. Still, to this day now. Oh, they want to go back so bad. They're fighting.
So yeah, it puts some regulatory bodies in, and it's important that we start here because this was like some of the first consumer protection laws ever put on the books. And as we will talk about with the EPA, it pulled the responsibility from the states to the federal government. And the federal government before was like thought to be like a scientific thing. Like they would like do a study and then recommend to states that things would happen, and then the states would be the one, and then consolidating that power made it so that you couldn't sell bad food to people in Illinois, but you could do it to people in Michigan. Like, nah,
it's federal, dogs.
It's federal. You just can't do that.
Law of the land.
You can't.
Yeah.
And so we'll get to the EPA and the Clean Air Act and the Clean Water Act, I believe,
which we basically no longer have. If you've been watching the news,
and we'll talk about that. But okay, so you know the Cuyahoga River?
Yes, I do. I'm from Ohio.
Exactly. The Cuyahoga River is in Ohio. It bisects Cleveland and it feeds into Lake Erie. There was a fire in 1969. Nice.
Yeah.
It burned for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Before
the fire battalion put it out. Now, mind you, when I say it burned for 30 minutes, the lake was on fire.
The water was on fire.
The running water of a lake. Now, it sounds ridiculous to you.
Yeah.
In 2026.
Yeah.
But in 1969,
sometimes the water's on fire.
It burned for 30 minutes, and the local fire battalion put it out, and then, it got a little bit of media coverage. The mayor of the city of Cleveland brought some people to the side of the river and was like, look at this shit.
Yeah.
There were bloated rats floating in it. There's whole pieces of industrial waste just floating by, and so there was like some local coverage.
Yeah.
The thing is, Time Magazine sent somebody to cover it, and Time Magazine picked up the story, and they ran it nationally. They described the river as a river that, quote unquote, oozed rather than flowed.
Brother, it was over here on some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff in 1969.
Yeah, the secret of the ooze, was in the Cuyahoga River. And then that led to other news outlets covering it, obviously, big national news, and then they're going to cover it there. And that added to public pressure for environmental activism, which that happened in 1969. Oh, it should be said that like that fire wasn't that bad for the fires that they had before. It's just that this one got the media coverage. So like the river had been
on fire.
It had been terrible, and there had been worse fires beforehand, but this one, because it burned some of a bridge, got some media
It had
attention.
a damaged property.
Yeah.
And then they pull up on that poor mayor talking about why can you not handle it? He'd be like, hey, bro, come here.
Look at this.
Because I already been telling people about, no, come here. You saying this on me. It's not on me, bro.
Doing what I can.
I'm just the mayor. What the fuck?
we need Captain Planet.
Right. Like, come on now. I need to play the tears on this. This is not, that's crazy.
So then, it led to a call of public pressure, which led to the first Earth Day in 1970.
Yeah.
Which intensified pressure on Congress. And there was already a Water Pollution Act of 1965, but it lacked the teeth to make the government really do something. So we end up with the Clean Water Act of 1972, where a few key things happened. It allowed the federal government to set water standards, and it made it illegal to discharge anything into U.S. water. Anywhere there was water, it was illegal to put stuff in it.
Yeah.
And that is a big change from what it was before. It allowed the EPA to set standards that the states had to live up to, and allowed them to require progressively cleaner water filtration. So we could say...
It's that word they hate.
Yes, definitely.
They hate that.
But this is progressive in the fact that they're like, look, today it has to be this clean.
Yeah.
And in 10 years, it has to be even cleaner.
Yeah.
And because we know where the technology is and we know where the technology can be, so at this future date, it has to be this clean. Because they would set a standard, but then the person running the company would be like, but I'd have to change all of these machines. And when it was up to the states to set the laws, they'd be like, I'd have to change all these machines, or I could just pick up these machines and move them to the next state. So what you want to do, you want jobs or no?
Yeah. Because I don't care if I got, I'll fire everybody.
I'll kill the next set of people.
Yeah. And I don't care.
I can afford to pick this shit up and move it. What I don't want to do is throw this shit away and bring in new shit. And then you're going to tell me I have to get even newer shit in 10 years?
Telling me I got to care? And I got to care later?
I got to train these people on how to use this new stuff? I got to buy filters that I have to change out every 6 months?
I got to spend my money on safety? I will kill every single person. Oh my God. You know what?
I make meat.
When
someone falls in the meat machine, that's more meat.
What the? You know what? Everyone's fired. Everyone is fired. Y'all are so unfair.
So then it gave the real teeth to the federal government, which allowed them to install fines, allowed them to put jail time behind some of these things, and it made cleaning up the environment incumbent on the businesses, other than just regular everyday folk. And the Cuyahoga River actually won River of the Year in 2019.
Wow. And guess what? It's all done. It's all finished because of how some of your parents voted.
Because of Doge.
Trump,
they were able to figure out that there was waste in there. And, it's not to say that there wasn't waste. It's not to say that they weren't spending too much money on some frivolous things. But that doesn't take away from the fact that the reason why the laws were made was because of the egregious nature of what was happening. That brings me to the Clean Air Act, October 1948. There was a town of Donora, Pennsylvania. There was a temperature inversion. So the there were zinc and steel plants in Donora, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
They were, manufacturing, refining zinc and steel. And they were pumping out waste products in the air. Gases and stuff from burning, from, smelting or whatever the fuck they do. And there was a temperature inversion. The temperature changed real quick. Of course. What happened was the wind stopped blowing. And so all of the exhaust from these plants sat over the town of Donora.
Had that bitch looking like
a couple of days.
Looked like Arrakis. Just looked like fucking Arrakis from Dune. Like it just
over those days that it sat over, 43% of the town got sick. That's 5,900 people, and 20 people died.
Of course.
It wasn't shocking because it happened. It was shocking because it happened in a small town as opposed to a big city.
Yeah.
You see, the subtext there being blacks lived in the cities. Whites lived in the towns.
Yeah.
So again, these are just some of the inciting incidents that led to citizen protection being something that the government was forced to do. And it's sometimes important to remind people of how it used to be. So when people tell you that there's waste, fraud, and abuse in these consumer protection agencies, you recognize that what they're trying to do is remove those protections.
Yes.
And they're trying to tell you that they're trying to keep you from the real impact of milk coming directly out of a dirty ass cow's titty, as opposed to something that has been pasteurized, because a dude named Louis Pasteur figured out that if you boil the milk and then you cool it down, it kills the pathogens that are sitting there from this fucking animal with 4 stomachs that just eats the ground.
And why are y'all drinking that? I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm West African.
All right,
my body's not meant for that. But some of you people have a humiliation fetish, which means you drink milk because you do not respect yourself.
Setoiyo,
and then
where can the people find you?
They can find me at look. I just want to say here's the thing I want to say.
Setoiyo.
Because here's the thing. When they sit there and say there's waste, fraud, and abuse and all this, you know what it is? They're like, no, niggas is having things. Niggas is breathing clean air. Why are niggas breathing clean air? It's unfair that niggas is breathing clean air.
You all are having too much fun outside, and this fun does not involve me.
And then you fall for it, and then you're like, yeah, why are niggas breathing clean air? And then you sit there and support something that guts the ability for you to breathe clean air. And then you're like, I thought it was only going to be the niggas that couldn't. You're okay. You can find me at Setoiyo1 on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all the things. July 2nd, Punchline Philly, Darryl Charles. Argue with your family. Darryl, where can the people find you?
You can find me on July 2nd at Punchline Philly. If you're tired of hearing about it, come to the goddamn show. And you can find me at darrylcomedy.com, where you will see all of the shows that I'll be in and things that I've done. Follow Knockout Nerds on all of your favorite places. We're on the Facebooks, we're on the TikToks, we're on the Instagrams. Is that it? We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube, Spotify, obviously. So thank you so much. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye.
Knockout.